Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to talk about special products using three different identities using three different formulas. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go on, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Right, now let's get started. So the first identity we are going to use is a plus b whole squared, finding square of a binomial. So a plus b whole squared is equal to a squared plus twice of ab plus b squared. Now how do we get the formula? How do we get the right side of that formula? So for that, just take the a plus b and times it with a plus b, because square means times it two times. So a plus b into a plus b. Now if you multiply this by the distribution method, so take that a and write it in multiplication with this bracket, so that will be a plus b, and then take this positive b from the first bracket and write it in multiplication with the next bracket. And now simplify this. So a times a is a squared plus a times b is ab plus b times a is ba or ab, it's the same thing, and plus b times b is b squared. Now we have two like terms and they are ab and ab, so let's add them, which will be twice of ab plus b squared. So that's how we know that a plus b whole squared is equal to a squared plus twice of ab plus b squared, or we could just simply say first squared plus twice of first and second plus second squared, because first means like the first term and second means the second term. Now we can find the square of binomials very easily using this formula. So let's say we have a binomial which is x plus 3 whole squared, and now we want to find the square of this binomial using the formula directly. So it's first squared, first is x here, so first squared plus second squared, which is 3, so 3 squared, and then plus twice of first, which is x, into second, which is 3. Now let's just simplify it a bit. So x squared plus 2 times 3 is 6, so 6x, and then plus 3 squared is 9. So x squared plus 6x plus 9. This is the first identity, and that's how we find a square of binomials, or actually like x plus 3 whole squared is product of x plus 3 and x plus 3. It means like you need to find the product of x plus 3 into x plus 3. So instead of doing the multiplication using the distribution method way, you could just simply use the identity, use the formula, and find the product. That's how you do it. Right, now let's talk about the second identity. The second identity is a minus b whole squared, which is equal to a squared minus twice of ab plus b squared, or you could just simply say first squared minus twice of first into second and plus second squared. Now how do we get this from a minus b whole squared? Well, I would like you to do it. A minus b whole squared means a minus b times or into a minus b. So just multiply them the distribution method way and you'll get this side. Now remembering these two identities is very easy. So you see, whenever there is that plus inside the bracket, then you need to write this positive twice of ab. plus twice of AB, and whenever here is a negative in the bracket, so then you need to write here minus twice of AB. First and last term always remain positive. So now let's say we have a question which is, let's say, x minus 5 whole squared. Now we need to expand the bracket. Now we need to find the square of this binomial using the formula. So it will be, as here is a negative sign, so we need to use this negative formula. If it's positive, then you will use the first identity. So it will be first squared plus second squared, and then minus twice of first, which is x, into second, which is 5. Now let's just simplify it a bit. So it will be x squared minus 2 times 5 is 10x, and then plus 5 squared is 25. That's your answer, and that's how you expand the bracket. That's how you find square of a binomial using the second identity. Now let's see what the third identity is. So our third identity is a plus b into a minus b equals a squared minus b squared. Now again the question that how do we get a squared minus b squared from this side, from the multiplication of these two? So multiply them the distribution method way, and I would like you to do it, because if I am going to do it in the video, then it will increase the length of the video, which I don't like. So you do it. And a squared minus b squared. So let's say now we have a question which is, let's say we have x plus 2 into x minus 2. Now instead of doing it the distribution method way, we could just simply use the formula to expand the brackets to find the product. And to do that is very simple, which is the two terms in both the brackets are the same, so it's just like the difference is just the sign. So you just take the first term, which is x, square it, minus, write the second term, square it. There you go. This is our answer. But we could just simply write the square of 2. So x squared minus 4. And now this is our final answer. And that's how we do it. Hope you learned something new. If you still have any confusions, any doubts, you can discuss it with me in the comment section.